So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Hello everyone and welcome to Emirates Stadium.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Zalewski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caught offside that time. He's a sharp little ball here. De Roon. Atalanta finding their passes. Bergkamp. Tries to pass it through. Madueke in acres of space. There's the header! Pasalic. De Roon. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ødegaard. Martinelli gets into a good position. He gets big! Off the post! Looking to play him in. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And he lines up and gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
De Roon. Still goalless. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Madueke. Shoots! It's hit the crossbar. Atalanta upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just...
Ah, he's given it away. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! And that should get the job done. It's a searching pass. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Here it is, crossed in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Odegaard. Always onto this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Madueke picks it up out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. He has a look up. It's a good look. He's got full. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kolasinac. Zalewski. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Bergkamp. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Lofted in. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's on it, can he get away? He is through here. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Great vision. Kolasinac goes back to front. He's in a great position here. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Havertz. It's a goal kick. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So off we go once more. Knocks it into space. Played into the box. And he's taking no chances there. Havertz. Odegaard. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! You Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. De Roon. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Hit into the middle. Rice, and he's hit it long. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. And he's in on goal. Matwinke! It's bounced back off the post. And that's gone route one. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Jim City gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a brilliant interception. And the finish! Superb from Odegaard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal are at the peak. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
But there's going to be another change here. So off he goes. He was the star turn, and he's being received accordingly.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Merino. Eze receives it in a wide position. Merino. Now it's Havertz. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 29.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 11.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, can he get onto this? Good ball over the top. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! class is vast.
23 minutes. Number 29.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Wilshere. Havertz receives it in a good position here. Havertz! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Marino. This looks pro chance! Marino.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he shoots! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Pasalic. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Havertz. Havertz! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 3 coming up. Adams! Scalvini. Zappacosta.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for options for movement. Saka. Now it's Raspadori. Now it's De Ketelaere. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of it. Can he finish?
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's put his foot right through that one. And that's been won straight back. Saka. Now it's Eze. Marino. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a promising position. Ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Havertz collecting the match ball, and it is his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
So just... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them, so a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
And already we're underway here. Madweke receives it in a wide position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Look at the space here. Chance! Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Yildiz was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Real chance!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Adams! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Adams! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Saka gets into a good position. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Locatelli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a shot! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for the run. Madueke picks it up out wide. And here's Havertz. Havertz! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Locatelli. He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Conceição. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Havertz! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Can he finish? He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kalulu. And it's McKennie. Now it's Conceição. Now that looks a decent ball. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. No joy, but a decent try.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Locatelli. McKennie. And it's Conceição. Saka.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Terrific header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Locatelli. Here's McKennie. It's a promising position, in towards the back stick. Cambiasso. Thuram. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Havertz. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cambiasso. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kelly calmly anticipates. That has been cut short.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 30. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Trossard. Havertz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. Havertz. And it's Bergkamp. This might He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal making another change here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Now it's Wilshere. Aimed beyond the defence. And can he finish it?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Corner number 3 coming up.
27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 18.
Oh, what a climb! It's loose now, and one more try! And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. McKennie has it out wide and in space. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Eze gets into some space. Tries a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Numero 9.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Wilshere. Now, can they get him away? Trossard receives it in a good position here. Thuram. Now it's Yildiz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick. Kelly. And it's Thuram. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a good... Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. He's put his foot right through that one. Locatelli has a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's in a great position. Shot, surely! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Bremer. Thuram. And it's Locatelli, played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Bremer. Now to Ram. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Kelly. Locatelli. Trossard. Looking for a runner. Oh, played right into his path. Takes a shot! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Number 1.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and No doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. It's Bergkamp! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the counter is on. Now it's Timber, and he's running through. Greenwood providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pavard. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Where? Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that has left him in a heap. He's picked his way through. Saka wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Marseille applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of...
And a chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 29.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Done delicately. Ødegaard. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. Havertz!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Timber's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Decent chance! Well, now it's Ødegaard! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Ødegaard
Probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Aubameyang. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saka. Where gets across to intercept that. Greenwood. And it's Where. He has found the way through. Rice. Now it's Ødegaard. Bergkamp. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Højbjerg. It's a promising position. Elects, and the shot! In again. There's the shot! Greenwood plays it short. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kondogbia calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Great vision. Shot could be on. He's shifting and he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely aimed pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are back on the way. Played down the flank. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Where? To Jeffrey Kondogbia. Now it's Aubameyang. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Havertz! And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Played into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Throw in. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Madueke. Number 4, Gabriel Martinelli.
Højbjerg.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Nice looking ball.
Number 15.
No, that was never going to make it. Quinton Timber. Højbjerg could move up a gear here. Now it's Greenwood. Almost an hour gone. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's been shifted off it. That has been cut short. Into the channel. Greenwood. Now it's Timber. Now it's Aubameyang. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Greenwood. And here's the chance to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Eze gets into a good position. Højbjerg.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Aubameyang. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Eze. That is good strength. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Oh, that's a waste.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 11, Bergkamp. Coming on the field, number 23,
good-looking ball.
Mikel Merino. Number 6,
Højbjerg.
Gyökeres.
And they can
Number
counter
13,
here. Now it's Guiri.
Wilshere.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Emerson. Eze goes on a charge down the left. And it's Rice. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
After 84 minutes is...
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. Chance here to counter. Now it's Guiri.
2 added minutes has
And it's
been
Eze.
indicated.
He's in a great position here. Goes to finish! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
For our World Charity Fund.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's got away. Pop de Song!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Neymar. And they've got a throw. Hernandez cross, big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's a sharp little ball here.
That was lovely, that.
He's found the way through. Oh no, this does not look good. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pass somewhat off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Forlan. And he's had it nicked away. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Park Ji-sung is in a really good position out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Serginho spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
That is some save from Khan! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it short. That's a throw. In once more.
That's good defensive concentration.
Crossed in again. He'll try to keep this alive. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Always onto this. Forlan. Forlan. Messi. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Dani Olmo has given away a free kick. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, super find. Lee Kang in. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Up he goes! And another try! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. The only break. Oh, terrible pass. Lee Kang in! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Neymar.
minuti di recupero.
Hakimi, nicely spread. Looking for options for movement. Backward it goes. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Early ball out from the back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still just the single goal between the sides. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got to shoot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi, and the finish! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Beckenbauer. And this is Park Ji-sung. Donadoni. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Gattuso. Forlan. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hakimi. Howson calmly anticipates. Khan punts it upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been slung wide. Hakimi cuts it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio di giocatori.
And that's definitely not his best. That looks a cracking ball. That is Stuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Forlan. Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Hakimi. That has not gone well.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is... And Boyan! Sensational from Boyan! A finish of true class! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Strong running down that left flank. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 extra minutes added on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Park Ji-sung taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic. Now this could be... And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Park Ji-sung. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi. Looking for a corner. Milan with the corner, there first. Forlan plays it short. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That has been knocked clear, and it's Griezmann.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And that's been won straight back. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Hazard! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Spread neatly. Hazard. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Xavi Alonso. Looking for a runner. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Griezmann. Played into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Forlan. That's a promising run he's making on the right. An instinctive delivery. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Howson. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That looks a good ball through.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ibrahimovic. Griezmann. Serginho. Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Searching pass he's played there.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. Serginho. And this is Hazard. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a lovely pass. That's going to go a long way. Rui Costa! And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Forlan. He's had a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Forlan goes short. And a chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Forlan with the short one. Oh, it goes for a shot! Serginho gets it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Batistuta. No, again there's no way through. Hazard. It's come to nothing. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan claims comfortably. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. That has been slung wide. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance.
Oh, terrible mistake. Ibrahimovic! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Griezmann. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Bojan Kürkic, il numero 22.
And it's Serginho. Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. Bojan!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi running with the ball. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Park Ji-sung is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice looking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, and it's been given away. Ambitious ball here. The less said about that pass, the better. Nicely shaped ball. Serginho calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and he has been fouled there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13. Park Ji-sung. Numero 10. Messi. Lasciano il
Pass
campo
was just
per
off target.
il numero 20. Il
Serginho
numero 4,
with the clearance.
Neymar. Attenzione, un cambio.
And here's Batistuta, pressing high and with purpose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rafinha. That's a cute ball. Danielson looking to run onto it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Via.
Kimmich. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Torres is flagged offside. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. Khan. Tries to play it through. Danielson receives... Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Keeper always had the measure of that. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very
Ci
necessary.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was...
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's looking wide. Messi. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he's surging through. And the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Martinelli! Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a good ball out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's given a throw. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Griezmann. And this is Batistuta. Park Ji-sung. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for a runner. Xabi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Referee has just said play on. And it's Doué. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he's found a way past. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Incoming delivery. And that has been cleared. Look at the space here. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Zakaria is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. In comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. He's there to hit it! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's found a way through. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Borussia Dortmund get the second half going. Rafinha going full tilt down the right-hand side. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Martinelli chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Rafinha. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zakaria. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He could be in here. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Kvaratskhelia must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Doué. And it's Pedri. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, played right into his path. Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. It's a little off target. Serginho. Park Ji-sung. And it's Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's the keeper's ball. Rafinha. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be big chance! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 14. Bojan Kirkic.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's the chance to counter. Havertz. Donadoni clears it away. And they've got a throw. And it's Pedri. And that's an excellent interception. Park Ji-sung. That's been slipped through. And this is Batistuta. Oh, super ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now then, the ball's come loose. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, he's got space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Xabi Alonso. Lasciano il campo per
Beckenbauer.
il numero 20, il numero 8.
To Danielson. He's got away. Danielson going full tilt down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! He scores! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Numero 10, Messi. Lascia il campo per il numero 4, Neymar.
Time for a change in personnel. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the...
Real chance! They've done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah,
Big chance! One-on-one! Havertz.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Ci saranno 5 minuti.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Backward it goes. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. They want to be quick to recover this. Fired deep towards the back post. Makalele gets it away. Neymar. Donatoni. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Batistuta, happy to bask in the accolades from all around the stage. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's worked it through, and this is Park Ji-sung, and Park Ji-sung! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. It's Park Ji-sung. And he's well positioned here. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Park Ji-sung wriggles his way through. He is through here. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Lee Kang-in. He's got away. The ball goes in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And this is Azar. Can he finish? Goal! Galatasaray! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Park Ji-sung looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Azar with a delivery. Tries to get it clear. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Xavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside, and he's managed to get free. And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. Griezmann, it's played through for him. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That was
Xavi.
lovely, that.
Xavi driving forwards.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There are... And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Vicious
di
ball
recupero.
here. And it's Xavi. Xavi! Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Khan gets rid without sophistication. De Bruyne. And here's Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Messi! And the ball's come loose. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Beckham. De Bruyne has created one goal already. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found a way through. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! Off the post. And another try! It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! He's kicked it out, just.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Cambio di giocatori.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Bellingham. Shot a goal! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping! Beckham. Good take, and is he in? Bojan. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Xavi is the team's great visionary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a cute ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, super ball! Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Park Ji-sung. Beckham wins the duel this time. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Haaland! And it's hoisted clear. Real chance. Chance! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking... Decent chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Beckham plays it short. And here's Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's a good ball out wide. Opts to play it back. And he's there to belt it away. Galatasaray have got it back, and they'll have another go. That pass has been well intercepted. No joy this time. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hernandez. And it's Xavi. Now it's Hazard. Hernandez. Bellingham. Oh, this is... And a chance! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times, A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori,
Your
che è
reflections then,
possibile
Jim.
acquistare
Well,
i
look, it was
souvenir
very
del
one-sided.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
No, that's been intercepted. Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Griezmann. That is good strength. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? And one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. Now it's Hazard. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. And they've got a throw. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Griezmann gets into a good position. And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Azar. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Azar. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Azar! Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo! Terrific effort, just off target. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Real chance! Look at the space here.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Could be danger here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Almost half an hour in now. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. Vitinha. Dani Olmo. Spread out to the left. Yildiz. And he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Azar. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Azar. Yildiz. Dani Olmo picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! Goal! Lyon! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Lyon have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Xabi Alonso, Park Ji-sung, Batistuta, decent chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that is it. It's Azar! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide, crosses it in. Azar. Stood up well to him there. Messi tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kaka.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Azar.
minuti di recupero.
Kaka. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung, it's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. Hazard, Yildiz, and he shoots! Goal! Leon! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It's been blocked.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's found a way through. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Leon! And they get themselves in front! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
There's the header! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Yildiz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, super ball! Just eases him off the ball.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dani Olmo tries a cross. That's a decent clearance. Struck first time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, Xabi Alonso. Lascia il campo per il numero 8, Makelele. Attenzione, un cambio.
Back into the middle, knocks it out wide. Rafinha. Rafinha! Chosen to go back. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now then, the ball's come loose. Opts for safety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Basten. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Opts to play it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Lyon really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's looking wide. Van Basten goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Lyon could not have picked a better time to... It's Van Basten! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lyon grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't...